Elliott. I'm Ryatt.
And this is Ellie.
Yeah. And so today we are going to talk about each your first experience.
Of something.
Yeah, or something.
Yeah.
Such as first love, first part-time job, and first traveling,
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, like everyone has the moments of first thing, and then the one is very special and very memorable.
Yeah,
like
experience.
yeah, memorable experience. And like for example, the first love is like we have a lot of loves in our life, right?
Yeah.
But some loves are very like easy to forget because it's not that special. But yeah, I mean like
Yeah, really.
yeah, compared with the first one, like so first one is very special all the
Yeah,
time.
yes, right.
So we are gonna talk about that
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. First of all, first love.
Yeah.
So, how was your first love? And
Okay.
when you met
Okay.
with your ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, so of course like like when I was young, since then I have a lot of like boys that I like before, but I want to make a definition of first love is my first boyfriend. So back then I was high school student and I was 19.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before 19, I had no ex-boyfriend in my life, my whole life. But in my whole high school days, before meeting my first boyfriend, I was very sad about like, oh, why don't I have boyfriend all the time? Like among friends, like some friends made fun of me about, oh, you're like single in your whole life, like mo태 솔로. So everyone make fun of me like that, like you are mo태 솔로 all the time.
Yeah.
So I hated that, and so I was 19, and 19 is the age of like trying to make many efforts to entering a university.
Oh, yes, right.
Yeah.
That's such a important age.
Yeah, important age.
Most of Korean students.
Yeah, Korean students like elementary school and middle school and high school, and the 19 age is like, they have to try their best to enter a university. So, but so I went to Towang High School, and at that time, like Towang High School was a 남녀 공학 and also 남녀 분반.
Oh.
Yeah, that is a like boys and girls school, but like boys classes and girls
Yeah,
classes.
male class and female class separate.
Yeah, separately.
Yeah.
So when I was the second of the year of high school, like I was in the only girls class. But like third year of the high school days, like we like all together, boys and girls.
So
When I was
which of grade and the male and female and mixed up
yeah,
class.
like when I was freshman, sophomore, junior year.
Junior year.
Yeah, so I was very like surprised and
Yeah.
happy at the same time. Wow, now I have I can make friends who is a boy. Finally, because before that, like I was too shy.
Yeah.
So, like I was kind of a girl who never talked with a boy before.
Yes, right. And I think
Yeah.
you didn't even know.
Yeah.
And he was in same high school.
Yeah.
Yes, right. And I think male and female class separated and school
Yep.
is not the real 남녀공학.
Yeah.
Because
That's right.
yeah, I have a same case because when I was in middle school,
Oh.
yeah, that's the same case because then all of 10 class,
Yeah.
10 class just 2 class is female class
Oh.
and another
Really?
8 class. 8
All-
class is
all boys?
Yeah, all boys.
Wow.
So I just pop in mind and when we go to the what I say playground in the
Yep.
sports class, and we just and second classes and choose which of class and take the sports time and together in the playground. So each of 체육부장,
Yeah.
yeah, and 체육부장들 get together and
Oh.
가위바위보로
Yeah.
결정해서 and just 2 class and took a sports class and together with female classes.
Oh my God. So like the
Yeah.
2 teams who won,
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
very lucky.
Yes, right. And unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's not my class. That wasn't my class.
That's sad.
Yeah.
So like, were you a 체육부장 too?
No, another guy. So all of our class mate really hate him.
I understand.
Why you
I see.
should
Yeah.
가위를 냈어
Yeah,
보냈어
yeah.
이러고. Yeah.
I understand.
Okay, and so keep going your story.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So so I was 19, and I decided to be a president of class, 반장. I wanted to be 반장 at that time.
Oh, class
So,
leader.
Yeah, class leader. So so I made it. So I became 반장, but my like homeroom teacher always like very strict to me, very like you have to do this as a class leader, and that you should get a high score because you're a class leader. Yeah. So I had to be very like a great student at that time. Yeah, and I was being okay. I was not that bad, but so in March, like the month of the first of the year. So anyway, I finally saw him, like, and I was like, wow, like he is just like my brother. Like I have a younger brother, just 1 year difference, and like he looks the same. Like his
really?
appearance, like and like kind of personality. So like all of my friends, wow, he is just like your brother, like just same. And,
So that's just your first impression.
yeah, first impression of him.
Of
Wow,
him,
that's
yeah.
my brother.
He looked familiar.
Yeah, familiar, very
Yeah.
familiar. But you know, like there's a thing. If you have a like brother or sister, like another gender, and then people like naturally think a positive way of him or her when like they look similar or
Oh, yeah.
familiar with our siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard about that, such as
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah,
So yeah,
right.
you will look so
You look just like my mom
yeah,
or
yeah,
dad.
my mom or dad or yeah, grandpa or
Yeah,
grandma, yeah, or something.
Yeah, that gives a very like good
Yeah.
impression of people.
Yes, right. And so many people attract
Yeah, attract.
their familiar face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. So, but I thought him also as my ideal type, 이상형,
Yeah.
because back then I liked a boy who are very skinny and like bright skin and glasses. So like
So
yeah.
yeah. It looks some kind of Harry Potter.
Yeah, kind of, yeah, Harry
Kind of,
Potter.
yeah.
Like tall and
Yeah.
thin and like bright skin.
Wear glasses.
Yeah, with glasses. so like March, I saw him first and I thought he looked very good. He looked okay. But he thought me as a same way. So he thought that I am cute. So
Oh, yeah.
like we started to like
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
But like my homeroom teacher always staring at me like she's doing okay or
Yeah.
not. But you know, so like and at that year many students started to have their smartphone. Maybe it was 2012. So
2012,
like
yeah.
that year, like many people started to use KakaoTalk,
Oh.
and like the year like 3G to 4G.
Yeah.
But we had no smartphone at the time, just normal phone. So we had to text each other, not on
2G
KakaoTalk.
phone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2G. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had a mistake.
Yeah.
2G to
Yeah.
3G.
Yeah.
So like we were the only ones who has to 문자
문자.
instead of KakaoTalk.
Yeah.
So like we are like texting each other, and that was like kind of some at that time. Yeah. But like my homeroom teacher noticed it that we have something each other. So like always in the morning like like there is no relationship or something in our classroom. So like we had to kind of hide our
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah. This is some kind of secret class.
Yeah, secret
relationship.
Yeah.
Secret company relationship.
Yeah.
Secret company and secret class
Yeah, like
relationship.
when we under our group or something like you said, like school or company
Yeah.
or like the places we work,
Yeah.
we had to hide our relationship. But anyway, but I liked him and he liked me too. So, like my apartment that I live until now is the highest one of our city.
Oh.
So when we were going to our home back, so like after 야자 끝나고, so like as always he took me. Yeah, Jaeun, like I am taking you home. So at that time I was like, how about going to our like top floor and the view is very good. I was telling him like that.
Yeah.
Because like my apartment at like 21st floor, like we can see like Incheon.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Daegu, like and Incheon, like very, because every apartment except the apartment that I live is just like 10th floor, but on my apartment is 24th floor.
Yeah, 24 floor is the highest
Yeah,
floor at the time.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
time in 정왕동,
Yeah,
only
yes, right.
정왕동. So I took him there.
So there was your secret
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. So like
With you guys.
Yeah. And so uniform, school uniform, and so like we always like talking about our days, like like 시간 가는 줄 모르고 talking.
That's right. And I think at this moment just met someone and who really love, who I really love, and so together, and yeah, and I don't know how fast the flew the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
So like
And so, when did you start and go out and with your
first
yeah
experience.
first boyfriend?
So like that day, like, so he asked me like, like, and I am always wondering what is the exact translation of 사귈래 in English. What do you think? Like, what is the like? How about being my boyfriend? Like, it's like sound weird, right?
Oh yes,
So
right.
like, would you be my girlfriend or boyfriend? Is 사귈래 like
사귈래.
it's like culture thing, like Korean in English.
Oh yes, right. 사귈래.
Like like there is
Yeah.
no things like that in like 우리 오늘 1일, like there's nothing like that in English, right?
Yes.
Koreans
yes, right.
are like
Yes. Today's our first day.
yeah, today's our first day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, like he asked me 사귈래? So I of course like wanted to say yes right away, but like 밀당.
밀당.
Yeah, so like I didn't answer right away.
Oh really?
But
But you already had such a what I said 좋아하는 마음.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
already
but,
I have.
Yeah, but you didn't answer.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah, right away.
Yeah.
Wow, such a bad girl.
So, but like after like 30 minutes, so he asked me like when will you gonna like when will you answer me? Like I'm very like nervous or something. So like so at the time I hugged him
Oh.
and
Yeah.
이제 됐지. So like that. So like that was
Yeah.
my answer,
Yeah.
like hugging him.
Yeah.
So like always like every time I think about that time, like very like like I was so young and like pure and
Yes,
those
right.
that time was very beautiful in my life.
And so, which month was at that moment?
April,
April.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I
1
can't-
month
yeah,
some.
I can't imagine. Yeah, April. Wow. That's
Like
a-
spring, you
yeah.
know, like weathers are so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Spring and
Yeah.
most of people begin
To
to love
yeah.
and with and someone.
Yeah, and
That's
then
yeah.
autumn, like September, they break up.
Yes, right.
So many campus couple,
Yeah.
CC
Yeah.
does that, like
Yeah.
starting to like
Yeah.
fall in love in
Yeah.
spring, like with cherry blossom or
Yes, right.
flowers,
Yeah.
and then break up.
Yeah, and they was gonna try to find someone on Christmas season.
Yeah, that everyone does that.
Yeah.
So that was my story, and then we went to same high school, so like he and I are not friends anymore. But sometimes I hear like, oh, he is doing okay, like he's been good. So some of my friends said that. And then maybe like 3 years ago, like one of my friends was getting married, so she had this wedding ceremony, and I met him, but we never talked after like breaking up. So everyone just watching us. Everyone was just watching us, and like they were together at the high school days, and like, hey, like, so like how about just saying hi each other, and hey, hi. Like, it was very super awkward.
Yeah. Yes, right.
Yeah, so like so I know he is living in here still, Cheongwangdong. But yeah, just I said, hey, hi, like, how are you? Like, how have you been? And we're just okay. And that was my first boyfriend story.
And so that's he is really an important people of your life because
My love life.
yeah, he made he made you a really memorable
Yeah, that's
love
true.
experience.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that no one was watching this. I mean, like the people that like know about my story. This is secret.
That's okay. Maybe after you marriage and then your child grow up, and he or she will can speak or listen English really well.
My future child.
Yeah, you can watch this video.
Yeah, together.
Mother's first love.
Yeah, this is
story.
my first love.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was my story.
Okay.
So I was wondering, like, when was your first love story?
That's a kind of really long story because when I first met her and in my elementary school, first grade,
Yeah, first grade.
yeah, first and second and third, and 3 years in a row, we were same class.
Ooh.
And sometime we were 짝꿍.
Oh.
Yeah.
짝꿍 is very like important in
important.
our class.
Yeah. So I just remembered when my mother asked me, 경호야, Riot and who you were who you like in your class. Yeah. So at the time, and I always same answer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just it's
One
her.
girl?
Yeah. There is one girl, and sometimes she was my 짝꿍. And Abby then she lived in apartment and nearby apartment, 옆동.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then after that, next 1 year, my fourth grade, and I moved into another
city?
place, and from Iksan to Gwangju.
No, that's
Yeah,
pretty far.
yes, right. And so after that, I've never heard about her, and because I didn't touch anyone in my Iksan's elementary school's plant, and but then just what I said, yeah, 재수 시절 때,
Yeah.
and the retrying to enter university.
Yeah.
At the time, one of my friends told me, and he finally found first love with the 다음
Yeah.
and 사람 찾기.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
that.
yeah. So he sent her an email, and he gave
His
he
email?
returned email from her.
Ooh.
So finally he met her. So after story, and I couldn't remember that but and at the time, and wow, and so in my case, I just wanna find someone and who I really love in my elementary school. So I just searched her name, but her name is really uncommon name.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
rare?
yeah, just a real name.
Yeah.
So when I type in her name on the 사람 찾기, yeah, of 다음, and I found just one people. And so she's located in the Jeolla province.
Oh.
So I 100% sure.
Yeah, she's her.
She's her. And I sent her email.
Oh my God.
Hi there.
Hi there.
I'm Kyungho, and we already met in elementary school and then same class. So could you still remember me? So if you have time and to send me email, yeah, I wish you will do that. Okay, bye. And so
Alright.
like that. And
Oh,
after
interesting.
that, yeah, after that, and finally, he sent me an email. So both of us sent several mails after that. And after that, I was wondering her voice, and so I asked her her phone number. But at the time, I didn't have my own cell phone, so I just borrowed cell phone from my friend, and then I talked her about 1 or 2 hours. And but back in the day, cell phones call price was really higher than now. So I felt I was really sorry to my friend. Yeah. Yeah. And so I asked her, so she was wondering how I was in Gwangju and too. So I think while sending email each other, we were getting bigger, each of some kind of love or like mind. So after 4 or 5 months, yeah, I told her if we met, we are gonna 사귀자. Yeah, 우리 만난 날 사귀자. Yeah,
Wow, romantic.
yeah, and then
So when
yeah,
like you were 21?
20, 20.
Ah,
Yeah,
yeah,
at the
that's
time
right.
I was 20. Yeah, and so we were still waiting for uh, entering university test, 수능, and then at the time, and I just wanna enter uh, design or art major, and she was at the time she's her major was and already art,
Oh,
yeah, painting.
wow.
So um, I think about that, and at the time, and there were no one and who really know about art major or art or design major field. And but at the time, he really uh, helped me and how to prepare some kind of drawing test or I just at the time and I was really struggled to study and uh, painting, but uh, most of my friends and they didn't know about the 예체능, 실기랑 이거랑 같이 준비하는 게 힘든 걸 몰랐었는데 she already knew about that. Yeah, because
the process.
yeah, because 1 year before, she already did like me, and she already prepared all the process, and so she really helped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the really big accident it happened before uh, entering college test. Entering college test before 3 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. At the time, I usually called her after my institute, and while and come back home, I went to public phone booth, yeah, phone booth, to call her, and we we called 1 or 2 minutes, and then she didn't tell anymore because at the time she was struggled to she and her friend and some kind of argue and about the university life things,
Oh, yeah.
and so I really
Right.
yeah I had lots of concern, and because he and she didn't say anymore, and I felt she was crying without the noise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and so just like that. Wow. Wow, and while I was hearing and that sound, and I felt I was gonna be mad. So I couldn't stand and that moment anymore. So I decided to go to her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and really funny thing, at the time just before 3 day ago, yeah, from test day. So I took my 문제집,
Yeah.
문제집 and put in my bag. And then at the time I don't have just warm parka and outwear.
Yeah.
And because I don't need to 두꺼운 옷. And just I went to institute and home, institute and home, and I don't do anything outside. So I just wear really thin and outwear. So I just check my budget. So at the time, my mother sent me money and to buy the 문제집,
Yeah.
and that's just around $100. So right away, I called taxi
Wow.
to go to train station of Gwangju. But unfortunately, there's no train to go to Iksan anymore. There was so really late time, around 11 p.m. So I just searched another train, but Gwangju has a different two station, and one of the station is Gwangju train station. Yeah, it is located in middle of Gwangju, and another station is 송정역. It's located in some kind of suburban. So right away I called taxi again, and I asked the taxi driver, could you bring me the 송정리 train station as fast as you can? Yeah.
Wow, it's like a movie.
Yes, right. And so finally I caught the train to go to Iksan. So it took around 2.5 hours. And at that time, I had two different minds, because I really had a big concern about her, and another thing about past.
Yeah.
So I solved lots of some kind of problem in my textbook. At the time, the textbooks the part is 수리영역 2.
Oh, yeah. You remember that.
I exactly remember that. And then around 3 a.m., finally, I went to in front of her apartment, and I already know she did which
Floor?
which floor she lived in, and so I found her room's window, and her room's window still turned on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Until 3 a.m.
yeah, until 3 a.m. So I found the public phone booth, and I called her. It's me. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay? Okay. And I really am worried about you, because you couldn't say anymore. I felt you just and so okay. But okay, and I just want to say honestly, I can see in your room right now, and she was really surprised and too hard and my word.
Yeah.
So she said that, okay, you just wait for me and in 5 minutes.
No.
Okay. That's your first met with my first lover. So that's what I said. 한 10년 만에, yeah, we re-met.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and but that's really one of funny thing. And at that moment, I just thought, which force is the best? And she first see me,
Yeah.
and so like that, like that. Yeah. So after 5 minutes later, she went down and to meet me, and then I felt it was so cold because then I
Winter day.
I wear just a really thin outwear. Yeah. And then she brings some of jacket or parka or something. And but there was there was her clothes. So yeah, in length is really short, and but that's okay.
Yeah.
And so we were talking, with working around and till sunrise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes, right. And then after that, and we, I said to her, 우리 이제 사귀는 거다.
이거 마시면 나랑
Yeah.
사귀는 거다.
Yes, right. And then after sunrise, I should
Go back.
come back. Yeah, I should come back and to my institute.
Yeah.
So at the time, I live in 고시원 and nearby my institute. So my last friend, my summer friend, and has really concern about me because this guy always is in same class on time. Yeah, but this time he didn't show up, and so my friend came to my 고시원, and so 고시원's doors has some kind of window, small window, and they watch it and
Your room.
through the window,
Yeah.
my room, but
But no one is there.
no one is there. And so after lunchtime, and finally I came back to my institute. So my last friend told me, you are so really crazy guy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah. And just 3 days.
Yeah.
Just 3
3 days
days.
ago.
Yeah, ago.
For 3 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my how I met my first love.
still first love?
Yeah, still first love. And my wife is my last love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like just like 응답하라 story.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really funny story. And so,
funny, this is so romantic.
yeah, romantic and funny. And so, nowadays, and I really thankful people, and one of my thankful people is her. Yeah, because if I didn't met her before meeting my wife,
Yeah.
I don't understand and lots of things and a wild relationship with my wife. So when I understand and lots of things and so relationship my wife and my kids or another people, and I got a more big mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I really am thankful, yeah, to her. So I just really wanted to meet her again, and after 10 or 15 years later, yeah, not now.
Not now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not now. Yeah, and so I just wanted told her and grab her hands and just once and hug her and really thank you.
Yeah.
And you made me a really beautiful, memorable experience. So that experience and bring me till now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like love teaches us many things.
Oh, yes, right. That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very movie story.
Yes, right. And so maybe when I write some kind of romance novel, and I'm gonna write and my first love experience. So
You should.
yeah,
Yeah. I think it's a very good story.
yeah, that's a really kind of interesting story.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Wow. And so before starting today's podcast,
Yeah.
we just talk and first thing.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I was like, I told you, right? Like,
Yeah.
first love story, it's gonna be very short. Is it okay? But like we talked a lot. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
Anyway,
yeah. And next time, we're gonna talk about the new story,
yeah.
new title or something. Yeah, new subject. Okay, so we should meet next time.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, please.
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 Yeah. So that was our first love story. And thanks for watching.
Okay, thanks for watching, and you guys. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.